I'm back again with another video of my 31 days of preparing to pivot. This is day 7, so I'm super excited about continuing to share the journey. I've been noticing when I watch back my videos and everything, I be saying a lot. I be trying so hard not to say but I be just thinking about things, and that's where the comes from. So I'm gonna try to do better with that. I do want to say I'm super excited today to share, though I had a really pivotal day today. Today was the beginning, I feel like, of the shift that is really starting to occur. So the last few days, y'all see me share a few things about the wedding, about changes Ariel and I are making in our life, becoming married. We're super excited about that, but I haven't really shared much about anything else yet. So the second part of the journey definitely deals more with the career aspect, at least for myself. So I have been in backstory. So it's story time. That's what I do when I do story time now. So backstory. I have been in higher ed pretty much my entire career. So I graduated in 2013 from undergrad. And my first job out of college was at a higher education institution. And from that point forward, I built a career within that. I have loved it. I thought I was going to be in nonprofit work. And I actually ended up in higher ed. My goal was to honestly be an advisor, and that was it. And 6+ years later, I finally became an advisor. Loved it. Pretty much stayed in that. We're almost 6 years later. Anywho, so it's just been a journey for me. I've had ups and downs, but overall it's been a good experience. Learned a lot, grown a lot. But I'm in this season of my life where, as I prepare to pivot, certain things have to pivot as far as in my career as well. So with that being said, today I turned in my letter of resignation. It was super scary, super tough. I hadn't really shared that with many people yet, so it was freeing to actually submit it because there's no turning back now. And I'm super excited about that because it feels good. I feel empowered. So I definitely want to tell y'all about the experience. It actually, today started as a great day. Got a great quote. Can't wait to share it with y'all at the end of the video. But went to work. And after not having such a great day with like work yesterday, today I was worried or concerned because I was considered the advisor of the day. So I have to take walk-ins. So you kind of just never know what to expect with a walk-in appointment. So they actually were great. Everybody was good. They were super nice. Just wanted to help with classes. So it was just a great day. Pretty much anything I got, I could answer. I didn't need extra assistance, or I could follow up with the students. So I was just having a great day. So when I submitted the resignation, I wasn't really worried about anything. I just didn't know what to expect. And the great thing that happened was I submitted it, and actually afterwards, I submitted it to my assistant director. I had just finished talking to my director. She didn't know at the time. So when I submitted it a few hours later, she came back past my office and she gave me that look. And y'all know what that look is. That look is like, I don't want to see you leave. I love you. You love me. Like, we have this bond. So it definitely was a hard, like for me on my end, it was hard to submit it because I was scared. Just being honest, like change is scary. So that for me was scary. I didn't know how I was going to be taken. I didn't know if I was going to be judged or anything like that, because a lot of people have been making changes, frankly, in our department. So people been getting promoted, moving on, moving up, stuff like that. So when she came back by my office, and she is, y'all see me, I'm a beautiful brown woman. She is a beautiful brown woman as well. So it was nice to have a woman of color that is in a position that she's in pour into me. And she didn't even know what she was pouring into. She just was pouring into my next season. Didn't know what I'm interested in doing, what, you know, the next career move is, just pouring into me. And that meant everything to me. Absolutely everything. Because so much of the world will not see us, Black women, as we are, won't accept us how we are. I have been belittled at times. I have been told demeaning things about my personality and my character because someone else is intimidated by me or how I respond to things. I've been called into question about my behavior, yet everyone's behavior might mimic mine, but it's okay. So to be in a space where the person that is my superior looks like me and doesn't question who or how I am, but instead encourages it, so I'm able to bring more of that person out. So I know people deal with this in all types of industries, but just being in a work environment for so long where I see so many people that look like me, that work like me, that think like me, that have experiences like me, it has been an encouraging and valuable and rewarding experience. So it definitely was not easy to say I'm going to walk away from this for something else, for something that I think will be better than this, because of the goals and dreams I have in my life. So I must say that as rewarding as today was for the sake of my inner being, it was also very difficult, but again, just rewarding because in the end I was still poured into. And so that probably is the thing that I'm most excited about. So as we continue talking it up, the journey about pivoting, what does pivot mean? It can mean a number of things. For me in this season, it is my wedding, sorry to be a burp. It is my wedding ceremony changes, but it also is my career changes. So I want to share a little bit more today, tell you more of the story. So I have been, well, I'll tell you how I really started. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, month and a half, I was able to be a part of this special TV shooting, a show shooting, I should say show. I don't really know where it's going to be released at, but I was helping a friend out and I felt like I just got the acting bug again. I wasn't even acting, but I got that bug again. And so my goal for my entire life, I always had a plan A and a plan B. My plan A was entertainment and my plan B was education, because I got a degree in it, been working in the field. So I got a degree in it because I thought, well, I can build myself up, continue my career, move to LA, and this will be what I fall back on if I need, but I'm going to really pursue entertainment once I finish this degree and get stabilized in my job and my career. Life happens, pivots have to happen, right? I met my beautiful, beautiful fiance here in Georgia on the way to this degree, right? So I'm working on this degree. I meet her. She's everything. I'm everything to her. We fall in love. It's all beautiful, right? But one thing we always promised each other is we would never hold each other back. And at times that is easier said than done, right? You fall in love, you don't want to leave each other. You don't want to move. You don't want to pivot in the same way when you're falling in love, or you don't want to pivot opposite ways. You want to pivot the same way, right? You want to go together. And so at times I think we've done things like hold each other back because we were scared. And so we were reminded in this season of how much we wouldn't hold each other back, and we would do whatever we needed to do for the family, for each other, because we're getting married and we're excited about that. So I met her, back to the story. So I met her and my goal was to like get my degree, move to LA within like a 2 to 3 year span of being in Georgia. I've been here for almost 5 years now. It might be 5 years. So obviously it's not happening. Not moving to LA. Not anytime soon right now, right? But I realized I never started working on my plan A. I actually made plan B become plan A and moved plan A to the back, and it became plan B. So entertainment was originally plan A, and then it became plan B, and education was originally plan B, and it became plan A. Might sound confusing, but the point is they switched places. So basically what I ended up doing is I made a decision after seeing myself, this new journey, what I experienced, that short little taste of what TV could be like. I was like, I wanted this dream so bad. Why am I not pursuing it? That, along with other things regarding our wedding, things weren't going upward the way we wanted to. That's the best way to describe it. I feel like I was like, we need to make a change. Something needs to happen. Trust me when I say letting go of our wedding. I don't know, I probably have already said it once. Letting go of our huge wedding that we were planning to have, like, was definitely difficult. But doing that, we were able to see the other things that we could do. And one of the things that I've just been so blessed, and just even the last like 5 days, 7 days talking to you guys, just been able to see the glory. And I'm going to use that word. I usually only use that word when I'm talking about God, but I've been able to see the glory in manifesting and preparing to manifest your dreams. It's so important, y'all, to not only follow your dreams, but think about them, manifest them, pray for them, prepare for them. When life gives you a space where you need to make a switch, a change, a shift, a pivot, you have to be ready for the pivot. But the only way you'll be ready is if you are ready to take chances, if you're ready to take risks. My entire life before I met Ariel, y'all, I was taking risks. And when I took risks that no one or most people that I knew wouldn't take, I was blessed with these opportunities of a lifetime, moving to different states in my early 20s. Like, most of my friends pretty much have been in the same place the whole time they've been in their career path as an adult. I have lived in 2 different states for multiple jobs. I have lived in my home state. I have traveled abroad before. All from experiences with other people, not for family trips, not for vacations, literally because I wanted to. I've done all kinds of things. And I'm not even a person that needs to do too much, but I'm a person that needs to experience life. I really believe in that. And so I think today felt like, for me, the doors were beginning to open. Life was beginning to happen. A new path was beginning to unfold, literally from the experiences I've had today. And so I'm so encouraged. I'm so excited for what's going to happen. And I hope that my journey is really, setting the tone for like what you guys are wanting in your own minds, right? Like, I'm not just doing this to just record myself. Like, I really hope that I'm like telling y'all something, and it's literally making something in your own mind click. Like, I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't know why I'm sitting in here being a paralegal. I want to be a lawyer too. Nothing wrong with being a paralegal, but if your dream is bigger than that, go for it. I have the pleasure of dating and about to marry a woman who tells me my dreams are huge, and she feels like her dreams are not big enough. I'm like, girl, your dreams are humongous. They're gargantuan. I'm gonna tell y'all how. I had no plan to buy a house this year, and she saw fit for us to buy a house this year. She said, no, we're gonna dream big, and this is gonna happen. We're gonna buy a house. And we did. Not to mention, I didn't dream of buying a house with anyone the first time. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't limit your dreams to, oh, well, they don't match the size of what you want to do. You can't even compare them. Again, had no desire to buy a house in this season of my life, but I was, a homeowner by the early stages of 30. But the last thing I'll say is this: I'm encouraged. I hope you all are encouraged by my story, by me sharing. The more I share, the more I feel this openness. And I've kind of always been that way. I love sharing bits and pieces of my life because I'm always curious about other people's journeys, their experiences. How did you get there? What made you go that way? How did you choose that position? I hope that through my story, you're encouraged to do the same. You're encouraged to prepare yourself to pivot and make the changes you need to make in your own journey. So until tomorrow, I'm excited to keep on sharing, keep following my journey. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get better at the things I need to remind y'all to do on my videos. So like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thinking, how you feeling, how are you enjoying me sharing my journey. Until next time, see y'all tomorrow. Bye.